In this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the Taxonomy widget that is part of the premium version of the aThemes add-ons for Elementor plugin. First of all, we need to activate the widget. We're going to go to the aThemes add-ons for Elementor dashboard and use the search field to search for the widget. We're going to click this button. See the saved message here. Now we're simply going to go to the page where we want to add this widget. Use Elementor search field. Look for the widget and drag and drop it onto our page. As you can see, it's populated by default with my categories, and they are displayed in a 3-column grid. Let's look at the options. First of all, we can choose the type of taxonomy that we want to pull our terms from. So here we're going to have all the taxonomies available that exist on our website. I'm going to leave it at categories for now. You can choose the terms to include, so it can be all terms, selected terms, or children of a specific term. And you can choose the terms to exclude. Let's say, for example, I want to exclude the sports term. I'm just going to type sports, look for it, it comes up here, I'm going to click it, and you can see how it disappeared from my list. You can choose the number of terms, so you can display all or only some of them, and you can choose the order. You can order by name, count, ID, slug, and you can choose to have the order ascending or descending. And obviously, a useful option, you can hide the empty terms. Now moving on, we have the layout. The design style can be inline or stacked. Stacked is useful if you have images, so this is particularly useful if you're displaying WooCommerce product categories and you want to display larger image categories. The layout type can be grid or list. And you can also choose to change the default gap between the items here. Moving on, we have the Elements tab. Here you can display an icon. You can choose the icon. It can be anything you want. Let's choose this, for example. Okay. You can change the spacing between the icon and the category title. You can change the HTML tag of the title. Show or hide the term count. Show or hide the description if your specific term has description. And you can also, as I mentioned previously, you can also display an image. So if you're using WooCommerce, for example, and you want to display product categories, it's easy because there is already an option to set an image for each category, and that will be used and displayed here. But if you have some custom taxonomy or even categories, for example, and you want to display images, we recommend a plugin here that you can simply install. It's going to add an upload field for each of your terms, and you can select the image there, and it's going to be displayed here. Now moving on, we have the Style tab. The first set of options we have available is for the actual items, so let me show you. You can change the background color, for example, for each of the items, and you can have various colors set for the normal state as well as for the hover state. Plenty of other options to configure here as well, so we can change the border radius, like for example if you want square edges here. You can change the box shadow, padding, and margin. Moving on, we have options for the title. So first of all, typography, if you need to change that, color as well as color on hover, and of course the margin. The same set of options is available for the icon, so you can change its size, change its color, change its hover color. The count, so the number of available items in each category. You can change the color, change the background color. The border radius if you need to, for example if you want to make it square or have a slightly lesser border radius. The padding. Moving on, we have the description tab. We have the same set of options here that we have available for our title. So if your categories, your terms have descriptions, you can style them here. So you can change the typography, the color, the margin, and so on. And that's it. Thank you for watching.